Hello, I'm Brian Wilson, and thanks again for joining me on another 5-Minute Friday with Brian. Today is January 29th, 2021, and today in 5 minutes or less, I wanted to discuss how are we selling homes during this coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Well, best way to describe it is that we're doing it, it's just different. Yes, people are still seeing homes. Yes, people are still meeting at listing appointments, but how's that really done? So in the past, if you were thinking of selling, or now really, if you were thinking of selling and a very smart friend referred you to me, I would say, talk to you on the phone, and then I would say, let me send you some information about the current market and all those different things and some prices, whatever that would help with your situation. And then maybe we would meet. So if we did meet in person this time or now, I would have a mask, gloves, maybe that would allow me to see the home. We could talk outside, so we're in fresh air. Just a lot of things are done differently. Maybe we're meeting at a park somewhere. It's just different really than it has been over 10 months ago. Or another way to do this is all virtually. So I could again send you this pre-listing information, have some things sent to you via email. I could then share my screen with you here to talk on a Zoom call so we could get to meet face to face in a way, and go over all the contracts, go over all the numbers, figuring the marketing strategy, figure the the timeline, basically depending on your needs and your and maybe it's virtual is best because you're out of state. Maybe it's a rental property, who knows? But it can be done either way. Depends on your situation, your comfort level. Then how are showings done? Well, after the listing, and depending on when we were going to come on the market and what work needed to be done to make the home the most presentable to hopefully get the highest offer the most quickly, we would then have the photography done. It's imperative to have good photos as well as videos now. So I would have a couple different types of videos where the people sort of just sit back and hit play and they see the home. Also want drone shots so they can kind of see the overall community and location. And then another type of video that's self-guided. So the person that is actually taking the tour on whatever listing site they're on, there's a link to a virtual tour that they control. So they can move forward, up and down the stairs, over to this room, over to this room, and kind of see the home on their own terms. Okay, so now we're listed, all that's in place, and people are interested. So how do they see the home? Well, there's a lot of more forms on the listing side that I didn't describe, as well as on the showing side based on now COVID. So they would sign a form that declares they have not contracted COVID that they're aware of. They won't do anything in the home that would bring it in the home, and that they'll take precautions when they're in the home: masks, gloves, booties, whatever's needed. Myself as a listing agent, I would have extras of those supplies. I would have masks, booties, gloves, hand sanitizer, sanitizing wipes, all those kind of things there as well. And then the agent that's showing the home, if it's an appointment, which most of them are now by appointment, I would have the home already open because I know you're coming. So I'd get there beforehand, have the home opened up so some cross breeze is going through. The buyer's agent was when they're touring the home, they should basically open the doors and the windows and the cupboards and the closets and those kind of things so that the buyers, they can just basically put their hands in their pockets. They don't really need to touch anything. That limits that. And then the agent can wipe down after the showing what he touched, she touched, to make sure everything's safe again when they lock up. Other things, once we're in escrow, offer's been accepted, that's pretty much the same. But there might be a drive-by appraisal instead of an in-person appraisal. Home inspectors still need to get there. There's still people coming in and out of the home. They all have to fill out that form. So it's a little bit more cumbersome, but it's doable. So if you have more questions on how to see a home during this coronavirus pandemic we're in, give me a call. Here's my contact information. I'm Brian Wilson again. My cell phone's 949-933-0852. Please feel free to give me a call if you have questions, if you want me to elaborate on something of this, any suggestions at all. I'd love to help you with them. And please subscribe also. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Be safe. Bye-bye. Got to find the cursor. There we are. Bye-bye.